This is Jill with a cherry on top. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the July YouTube hop. And we're focusing on stars for July. And my subject matter really has nothing to do with stars, but I wanted to scrapbook pictures that were sent to me for my mom from my nephew of his kids, and they also adopted a dog. So the dog is in these pictures, and I thought this photo of their youngest looked so cute on this paper, in part because the blue of her shirt is just the same as the blue in the paper. And this is Sweet Rush paper from Vicki Boutin's latest line. Probably some of you have this. And so I'm going to experiment with one way to use it. I'm just now recognizing that I don't have adhesive right with me. So I think I'm just going to kind of place the bigger elements down. I do have my photo adhered to this mat, which is just another paper from the same collection from Vicki, as is this strip on the bottom with the X's and O's. And then this star washi tape is from Boho Baby, and since this is like the youngest member of our family, I thought maybe I could bring in a little of the Boho Baby for this page. So anyway, you can join me for what I'm going to do, which is kind of put together the embellishments, think about how I want to title and complete the page. I did do some journaling, and this is a card from No Limits from Cocoa Vanilla. And No Limits was another line I considered because it's all filled with wonderful sky and star and celestial imagery. But I went with this, but look at the match. Isn't that great? You can go from line to line and find different collections. The colors are so perfect together. So I thought this journaling card would be great with those stars. And I went ahead and typed the little story that has to do with these photos and how we got frames for them, printed them off and got frames so that my mom could have them. I also did a little bit of star, I'm considering an asterisk a star stamping along the bottom here to fill up that extra space, and used one of the puffy stickers from Boho Baby. These are so cute, and I'll probably be pulling out a few more of them. So anyway, I will, I think, position these two right about like that. Hold on 1 minute, see if I can grab adhesive. Okay, I often have adhesive nearby, but not today, and that's going to be okay. Let me grab my alphabet. I am, I think, going to give this the title of New Friend, and I can't remember. These seem to me like maybe Pink Fresh. They're from last year, so they're not super new, but you can find lots of alphas in this size, which is a really, really handy size. So anyway, gonna just go ahead. I'm not one to like do this great job of like throwing them from or moving them from the ruler onto the page in one fell swoop. So I'm just going to actually put them one by one on here. And fortunately, because of the blue, that helps me get them a little bit straight. I'm not really one for worrying about things being straight, because I know with me, they're always going to be a little bit off, but it's handmade. Okay. The nice thing about this kind of alpha too is once I adhere my matted photo, which might go down more, not sure yet, these are easy to move around. So until I press them down really hard, they're I think pretty repositionable. Yeah, this is just such a fun alpha, and I wanted to keep with the blue. So, and New Friend, because this is a new dog for them, one they just rescued from an older couple who could no longer have their dog. And yeah, she will suddenly be getting lots of activity with these kids. Because they have 3 kids. Okay, 2 boys. And this little girl. All right. Cool. Okay. So that's what it's going to be like after I glue that down. And I'm liking the way that looks. Okay, so let's think about areas. The next thing I think about after I've got the title, the journaling, the photo, a little bit of additional work with the paper chosen, I think about how I want to embellish. And I know, and I start with the larger embellishments, and I know I wanted to use these hearts, also from Vicky Boutin. I love these hearts, they're very dimensional. And the colors will be good here. So I'm thinking 1 right here. And I like to kind of like position them so they work around the journaling. Besides the blue and orange, which is such a great complementary color combo, I wanted to pull in a little bit of the like green and teal, keeping with the cool colors, and this XOXO border that I have. So I think I'm going to use 1 down here. And I've got 2 of those, but I also have a hot pink with polka dots. So I think I'll use the pink because otherwise this will be kind of the only pink on the page. I don't necessarily want to use this one because I don't want a big one up here. I want something smaller. So I can already see, sorry, I could tell my dog was about ready to go. It's a really nice day here and people are out on their bicycles and such. Okay, Hazel, it's enough. The other largish embellishment possibility was this blue. These buttons, I think are from Maggie Holmes' Splendid line from American Crafts. And I thought for another larger embellishment, the blue button, and it looks kind of cool on the blue. So for now, anyway, I'm going to tuck it down there. You've seen me use these in other videos, I think. I've been having fun with them. Do we want a green? I think maybe this little green one up here. Okay, so the larger embellishments out of the way. I think I'm going to, keep this page a little bit simpler, not a ton of embellishments. I think that brings us to the boho baby embellishments, and I don't want anything really babyish because this isn't like a newborn. She's 3. I already used Hello You. Sweet little you is very, very true. So I think I might position this like right here. And again, I'm not going to press it down because I'll wait till I get my adhesive for the photo, but so that it's across from her face. All right, I like this sunshine because in part it works really well with the stars and with the orange for the sky imagery. So let's see, what do you think? Maybe up like this, because I'm going to want kind of a little bit of a sprinkle in here to work on this diagonal when I put the smaller embellishments in. Yeah, I knew I wanted to use a heart. I mean a star. Since our theme is stars, there's just 1 star in here in this boho baby puffy set. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, great. And then I have from No Limits, I have these wonderful star embellishments, which I've used a lot already. There are some planets in here too, which are great because of the blue. So I think I'm going to sprinkle some of those in here. Pick up on the green too a little bit. And, 1, And then some more stars. These oranges are, the orange stars are a little darker, but that's okay. They're still pretty cool. Yeah, and I might add some more of those, but that gives you an idea with that. I'm trying to think with these other enamel dots, if I've got a color I want to use. Maybe a little bit of this blue and green. Yeah, I like these. It's nice with the theme of the stars, which I'm really enjoying. I also like to mix in the planets and the circles just for the sake of variety. I've got some pink, so I think maybe just a couple touches of pink to bring that in a little bit more. I say a couple, but of course I'm going to want 3 touches for the rule of 3s. Okay. I don't think I want to use anything from these, but I'll keep them in mind because that orange is pretty good and it would allow me to use some hearts. But I also kind of like these squares, again, because it's going to be just like a different shape in there. Same color, different shape. I had another one. It's floating around here. I think these two stuck together. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Sweet little you needs a heart. There we go. Okay, now I might do, as I say, I might do a little bit more, but I'm really liking the way it's looking. And I knew the main thing would be the paper, you know, has so much going on. And when I found that card that matched well, I kind of felt like I was there. I grabbed a couple of acrylic stamps, just little star stamps, and I'm working with Distress Oxide's Salty Ocean to come in with a little bit of a different texture and bring in that really wonderful blue from down there, from the lower part of the paper. And after I have like a sprinkle of these, see how it stamps on the blue. It's a little bit harder to see. It's subtle, but it's kind of nice. Then I'm going to take this tiny, tiny, tiny stamp and add some of those. And you see what that does? Because her design has big orange stars and small orange stars. So I've been a little mindful lately of working with scale and mixing things that are similar but in different sizes. Okay, so there we have it. New friend. And I'm really happy to have this layout in my album. And thanks for joining me for the hop. And be sure to hop along and see the other star designs for July. Talk to you later.